I'm here right now in NG Escario Street, and like all my walkabout is becoming popular, so some of my OFW brothers, especially the one that come from the place that I'm walking about, in fact I got a few requests. I do a walkabout on their place where they come from. They want to see the progress on their places that they come from, and also with foreigners that been there, like that Consolacion. That was a few have requested that, foreigners and locals alike. And now I'm here in NG Escario Street. So NG Escario Street, if you're coming from Osmeña Boulevard in Fuente, on the left side, that's going to Guadalupe, and this is on the right side. This is Escario Street. So that's still the vicinity of the capital, and as you go on, you see a lot of improvements around here. And yes, this is Saturday today, and it's full of heavy traffic. Although there's no school run, but it's still traffic. So I'm just across here in the other side because the pathwalk are wider, as you can see, that I can walk safely on this side than the other side. So I'll just feature the street from here. It's like, again, this is NG Escario Street, Cebu City, right in the heart of Cebu City capital. So you can catch your jeepneys going to Ayala here and SM. So the pathways are not too bad here, like in some other places in the city that you're forced to go to the road, which is dangerous for the pedestrians. And this is Red Doors, Capital Central Hotel. This is Capital Central Hotel. Right across is the 360 Pharmacy. And this is on the right side is the Farmers Market, Capital Farmers Market. And there, that's going to Peace Ballet. I will go there because I want to feature some Japanese caves that's reported to be there. I just want to research if it's true. And as we walk along, I think some of you are familiar with the buildings that's around here. You got the AXA building. Used to be full up with law offices around here when the courts used to be behind the Capitol building. So most of these commercial offices are rented by law firms. But now that the court is in the Kimonda building, there's a sudden influx of need of commercial spaces, offices in that area too, because they are transferring. So continue on. There's still, like you can see, there's a big rain last night because there's big puddles of water despite the heat this morning. Most of it didn't dry up. So there's the Green Orchid Commercial Complex. Across there. Okay, let's continue on because on this walking, I'm gonna have to make sure that I'm safe. This is the Western Plus Hotel. That's the Western Plus Hotel. That's the one of the best. Western Plus Cebu, Lake Cebu. So continue on the left side, you can see McDonald's. That's Escario Central Commercial Center. And right across it, which I will be passing in a minute, is another commercial center. So you can see Cebu Pension Plaza. That's already been an old building because I could remember that Cebu Pension Plaza when I was younger. So you can see a well-mannered person just ugh. This is the Capitol Square, where you find Yaki Mix, the Asian eat-all-you-can buffet, and it's an open commercial center, and that's the name, Capitol Square. And right across Capitol Square is the Escario Central. It's a hotel and a mall. There you can see it there. And that's beside McDonald's and the Best Western Plus Hotel. So Escario Central Hotel, across is Capitol Square. Then the Shell gasoline station, beside is the Cebu Pension Plaza. They have loads of boulders of different sort that they put in there in the middle of the road to separate the traffic. Used to be a railings, I could remember when I was younger, but now it's like some boulders that they put in the middle. So coming up, we are now passing through Oyo, the Maxwell Hotel. So underneath this restaurant here that I've been through before, so you can see no sleeping in your car. We have rooms, hotel rooms for that. This is a Cebu Pension Plaza. There's now a new place there, Bumblebee, on this Maxwell Hotel. So again, I have to stop because I have to watch my step. It's so uneven here for the pathways that to make sure I won't fall over to the traffic. Now coming up is the Bibo place, and that's the Cebu Capital Commercial Complex, where there's an old pension house that used to be there. You still got the old, oh, the Apartel. That's another very old pension house that I used to see when I was younger, when everything here is so quiet still. Only the church and the Apartel. But now you can see there's the Bibo place. That's house mostly of restaurants. You can already see Starbucks coffee, and they also own this 82 Bibo Center. This is also their commercial building. But that one, commercial restaurant, this is commercial offices. It's beside the Church of Capitol. See, I was almost hit by the motorbike. I could even feel his freaking scarf coming to my face. That's how dangerous sometimes here. So there's a Cebu Grand Hotel opening up there. And that's the Bibo place, where you can have a choice of different restaurant. It's mostly a restaurant. And this is the Bibo place office building. Right across the Bibo place of restaurants. And this is Our Lady of Sacred Heart Parish, the old church here in Capitol. So that's the Bibo place is across the Our Lady of Sacred Heart Parish. The one you can see right across. That's the Bibo place. And we are still here on NG Escario Street. There are jeepneys going to Ayala here. There are jeepneys going to Lahug. And you can see small eateries around the church, because it's gonna be Sunday tomorrow. They're all preparing. A lot of families be eating there. And there is another gas station here, the Petron gas station. And the overpass for most people, because right in the middle of that, where you can see a lot of urban settlers in the middle of that, near the barangay hall of Barangay Kamputhaw. So much, not so much on this area. So the only one is the Bibo place, commercial centers, offices, and restaurant place. So there are so many urban settlers here. There's about over 200 houses in this area. Behind the Barangay Kamputhaw Barangay Hall. So you can see you have to pass there. That's the Barangay Kamputhaw Hall. The Barangay Hall of Barangay Kamputhaw. And the biggest populated one is around this area. You can see tiny sheds for rent. And we're nearing the end of Escario Street. And what you can see right on the end, you can see some tall skyscrapers now, because it's condominiums. You can see a condominium there. And you can see the urban settlers that I'm talking about right here on this bridge in Escario. In fact, some of them are living under the bridge. Like most bridges around the city, there are settlers under the bridge or near the bridge. It's all to avoid air conditioning. Oh, air conditioning. I was void mortgage, but you can see this house made of metal sheet, but they've got air conditioning. That's what I'm talking. I'm talking about air conditioning. How can you have? It's gonna be so hot. You're a metal house, but with aircon. But you can see the river here is not cleaned up. There's a lot of settlers right through the river near that condominium. There's the condominium with loads of clothes hanging out. And the same on the other side, there's a lot of urban settlers. There's a woman cleaning up there on the roof of the house. You can still see a lot there. Urban settlers. So this is your view around Escario Street. And as we go nearer to the business park, Cebu Business Park, or Ayala Center as we often call it, the shanty urban developing that's going through Sitio Gonzales is lessened. So you got businesses here. It's mostly eatery that serves for the office workers or the hotel workers. So you gotta be careful walking because look at the pathways may have an open manhole and we just suddenly disappear. Ay ko lang. There's the rabbit hole. This is a new hotel again. It's all in gold color. Nadong. This is gonna be the Goldberry Suites and Hotel. And this is the Palacio Ono condominiums. So you have condo units for rent or sell on the Palacio Ono. And you can see the traffic again. This is in the middle of the city, uptown. And look at the traffic that's filing up now. There's another condos being built right next door to a building. Again, that's gonna be a big building. Still the Alano and Sons Credit Corporation, a financing agency. And we reach the end here. All closed down because there's no parking area for this commercial center. And this is the crossing. That's the road straight on the crossing. That's Gorordo Avenue, the one we showed in our video. This is Kia Motors. We'll be crossing over to the Golden Peak. To the Escario extension here. Coming out to the Cebu Business Park. So this is where you find in Golden Peak Hotel building, the PhilHealth Regional Office. So right across, there's an 8-star. It's called 8-star condominiums, again being built right across Golden Peak. And there's an extension, there's another building beside Golden Peak that's just finished. You can see they just take out all the coverings, the scaffolds. So see how close we are to the traffic because we're actually on the road. So on my right side is Escario Street. And then you can see a lot of small restaurants, street guys and a grill, sweet spa, small businesses, small restaurants everywhere. And this is the life in the city. Traffic. You know, this is closed. This will be another subdivision, condominium again, or maybe a hotel, because that seemed to be the trend around here in Escario Street. There's one there, another pension house, condotel. That's Kuya J restaurant. And that's the Park Lane Hotel that you can see up ahead. And behind it is the business hotel, like office condo. And this is a hardware, Pelamon house furnishing. This is the Apagar commercial building. So Escario has been expanded. For those who has not been home for a while, it is now a 4-lane road or 5-lane road. This is 3 here, 2 there on the other side. And it's now extended towards that Park Lane Hotel will be the end of NG Escario Street. This is a decor store. I'll just pass here because it seems to be clogged up there and there's no pathway. Dito lang tadong. Dire eh. So I'll just turn around because the pathway there was so crumbled that I might step on a wrong stone. So that's the Park Lane Hotel. I'm coming to the end of Escario Extension, and where the Park Lane Hotel and the Mandarin Hotel is located. So that is the Mandarin Hotel, and right on the over that flyover there. God, I have to stop sometimes just to watch the pathways. I won't get fall over or something. So this is the Mandarin Plaza Hotel. The end here will be there. That's the Park Lane Hotel. And that's the flyover going to the north. So I can see a partner and his girlfriend, Char. So here is the end of Escario Extension. Now I'm gonna cross over under the flyover here in Cebu Business Park area. So this is now the Ayala area or the Cebu Business Park. As you can see all the skyscraper up above. This is the end of the Escario Street.